We are. Let me sign into the chat just so I can have that open, like I
Yes, sir.
usually
Let's sir.
do.
Let's sir. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
We are good. We're good.
All right. Cool. Let's get started. Happy Halloween, everybody, and welcome to episode 38 of Sonoran Sports Cards. Today we are going to look at a little World Series recap for the first two games. Um, look at the NFL season and the NBA season. All right, just like we have been doing for a while.
Yes, sir.
The World Series. We're at Game 3. It's split one apiece. I watched both games. The first game was a lot more entertaining. Not just the score of 6-5. Like I feel like it was obviously a lot more both directions than the other game. The other game ended 5-2, so the Astros pretty much dominated that game. This one you felt like either team could win for most of it, and the Astros were actually up 5-0 at one point, and then the Phillies scored 6 runs. So, and it went to the 10th inning, so it went to an extra inning. So, kind of had everything you wanted in game one. Bryce Harper has been like first game, the one the Phillies won, he did really well, and the one the Phillies lost, he didn't do anything. So kind of, I guess it should be no shock to anybody, but the Phillies kind of go the way Bryce Harper does. And luckily for the Phillies, he's been having a really good postseason. So if he has 3 more good games, I think they'll get 3 more wins and they'll win the World Series. If not, then I think the Astros will win. And I would definitely have to
Prefer
still
the
out.
Phillies.
Yeah, I'd prefer the Phillies too, but at 1-1, you still have to pick the Astros. They're just a better team. They're like, I know, all cheating aside, but they're like a legit juggernaut dynasty team. Like they don't have like the rings to be considered a dynasty really, but like they are constantly good. Like they have a great farm system and everything. They're pumping out good teams. Phillies, haven't really been here, and it's a cool story for Bryce Harper because he was on the Nationals for a long time. He leaves, and then the year after he leaves, the Nationals win the World Series. So he
Oof,
still
that's
doesn't have,
rough.
yeah, he still doesn't have a ring or anything. But now he's on the Phillies, and they're here. So hopefully for him, he can get there. And I'm definitely interested. When did you say Game 3 was, Mike?
Tomorrow at 5:03 p.m.
Tomorrow at 5:03. Yeah. So I mean, and that one's in Philadelphia. The first two games were in Houston. So all you really hope to do as an away team is win one out of the first two, and now they got home field advantage at this point, so they can go
Yeah.
back and pump it out and hopefully win for themselves. Because I think the rest of the world outside of Houston fans would be happy. I don't think anybody that's a neutral is rooting for the Astros to win, unless maybe you bet on the Astros to win the World Series, then you're rooting for them.
Right.
But yeah, I don't. Nobody likes the Astros
Because they
because of the
cheated.
cheating.
Same thing with the
Yeah,
Patriots,
yeah.
But yeah,
And most of the Astros are gone, but they still have Bregman and they still have Altuve. So coaching staff's all gone and everything, but two of their better players are still there. So they're gonna have some shit thrown their way as long as those people are on their team, I think. And then I think after that, I think people will forget pretty quickly. But the same thing with the Patriots, right? They still have Bill Belichick as their coach, so that stink is going to hang around
oh
them.
yeah,
But I also don't think the Patriots give a shit. They have so many rings. Like, they're like,
yeah.
yeah,
They
we
don't
get
care
paid. Let's
anymore.
just cheat
Yeah,
again.
they're just like, yeah, whatever. That's cool.
Yeah. So the NBA, right?
Yes,
I guess
sir.
everybody's played like 6-ish games.
Yeah, six-ish.
Um,
Yeah, six-ish,
six.
seven.
Like some played 5, some have played 7. So right about 6. And there's a good amount of pretty damn good teams. So if we're talking about people that are over, like have at least like 4 wins, there's the Hawks, Celtics, Cavs, and Bucks in the East. So that's 4 teams there that are above 500. And in the West, we have, what is that? 8 teams above 500.
Yeah.
Trailblazers, Suns,
I
Spurs,
mean, you could put it
Jazz,
this way: there's
Pelicans,
only five
Grizzlies,
teams
Timberwolves,
below
Nuggets.
500 in the East or West. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I think big surprises. I didn't think the Lakers were going to be this bad.
Yeah, I
They're
think
one and
people
five.
expect. I think people expected them to be bad though. So I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
expected them to be like a play-in team, like 10,
Yeah.
not like bottom of the West, dude. They're like
Yeah.
second
It's.
to last behind the Rockets, and that's only because the Rockets have played one more game than they have and
I
lost that
think
game.
me just looking at the standings, I think that my biggest If we're looking at the West, I would probably say the Clippers. I expected the Clippers to be doing better than they're doing. Like out
Yeah,
of
me
all those
too.
teams, like the Warriors are 3-4, but I feel like that's how the Warriors kind of started out last year. Like they started out kind of slow, and then like that Steph turns it on halfway in the season, and then they just win. But like
Hmm.
Clippers, I expected to do better. I don't know.
Yeah, I think a ton of people thought the Clippers were going to do better. I know people were picking the Clippers to make it to the finals and stuff like that, but I think what everybody out there thought was that Kawhi would be playing because he hasn't played basketball in a year and a half. So everyone was like, "Well, he's got to be done now, right?" He's only played 2 games.
Why is he not playing?
No, I don't know. In the games he was playing, I watched a game where he came off the bench, and then I watched another game where I was gonna watch a Clipper game because I was like, "Oh, Kawhi's gonna be in it," and he was just a rest day, wasn't playing. I was like, "The dude's already taking a rest."
Oh no, I see what's happening. I just googled it, Kawhi Leonard, to see what's going on. Uh, Clippers, this is 22 hours ago, by the way. Clippers Kawhi Leonard to miss upcoming road trip as knee issues linger. So his knees are probably like destroyed. Maybe that's
Yeah,
what's happening.
like I don't know if we're ever gonna actually see Kawhi again, like real
Feels
Kawhi.
bad, man. I never got to see real Kawhi.
Yeah, like we saw in the Raptors and before the Raptors on the Spurs, like the Clippers haven't seen real
Well,
Kawhi
I
for
guess I
the
saw
same
him on the
amount of time.
Raptors when they. Yeah, I remember that, but
Yeah, that was like the first season you started watching basketball, right?
yes,
Pretty much.
sir.
Yeah. So the Clippers very surprisingly bad, and then I would say like the Jazz and the Trailblazers are surprisingly good. I
Yes,
think there's a
Dame.
lot of a lot of people out there that thought Dame was like
Heat and the Nets are
on
also
the
playing
wrong.
like garbage.
Yeah, that's true. We're not in the East yet, but yeah,
Yeah.
I was sadly we were gonna have to talk about that. A lot of people, including me, thought Dame was on the wrong side of 30 and he was going to start slowing down just a tad, but no, he's been crazy.
I I think the Suns are actually doing better than I thought they would do with all their current internal issues. I'm surprised they're 5-1.
Yeah, I thought they would be closer to like 500 right now. I thought maybe like 4-2. Well, not even 4-2, like 3-3 was honestly what I thought they'd be.
Right.
I thought they were going to be like pretty even for like the first 20 games and then finally put shit aside and start doing good. So, just to show people where the league is, I don't know if I've ever watched basketball where there's this many like great players before. And I know it's only through like 6 games, but if we look at the like points per game, there are 12 players that have more than 28 points a game. Yeah, it's led by Luca, who has 36.7 a game
And they're
right
3 and
now.
3. Poor guy.
Giannis is second with 34.4. Ja is third with 32.6. Donovan Mitchell on his new team is fourth with
Who's on? Is he on the
32.2.
Spurs
No,
now?
he's on the Cavs.
Cavs. Okay.
And his offensive explosion a little bit. Like I expect that to go down a little bit because Darius Garland isn't playing right now, so he's like Donovan is just taking over all guard scoring right now. So
Right.
when I think Donovan, or sorry, um, shit, what is his name?
Garland.
Yeah, when Darius Garland comes back, I think that his points will go down, but I think his efficiency will go up a little bit. But he's still pretty efficient. He's shooting 49.6% from the field, so that's pretty good for a guard. And then Durant is fifth, Trey is sixth, Trey Young, Dame is seventh, and Dame is tied in seventh place with Shea and Steph Curry. They both have 31 points a game.
Okay.
And then Tatum is 10th, Kyrie is 11th, and D Book is 12th with 29.3. And then you got De'Aaron Fox at 13th with 27.8, so right above that, or right below
Hey,
that
one of
28.
your kings, bud.
Yeah, so there's just like a ton of talent, and like even these bad teams like the Rockets, which are like 1-6 right now, are like super good. But or if you turn the clock back 10 years, 2012, like this Laker team, even though it doesn't have shooting, like LeBron and Anthony Davis would still have gotten them to like 500 basketball, which what I don't think they're gonna do now because like the league is just so good. Like there's so many good players. Like you can look at pretty much every team
And
and be
name at
like,
least one
oh,
player that's pretty
yeah.
good.
And the teams I wouldn't think you can do that for, like the Spurs and Jazz, are still like both of them are 5-2, and they just have like a lot of like pretty good basketball players.
Magic.
And Magic, best player on the Magic would be their rookie Paulo Banchero for sure.
Pistons.
Probably Cade Cunningham. I have
Okay,
to say.
that's fair.
Heat, huh?
Stop.
Uh, all right, let's talk about the East, Mikey.
Yeah. What about the East? I
I don't
think.
think any of the good teams are all that surprising. I guess, like, I think the only thing that we have to be surprised about is who's bad. Like,
Yeah.
I think,
With like I think the Nets and Heat being down that far and 12 and 14, 2 and 5 and 1 and 5, I think that's probably the biggest surprise for me.
yeah, Kyle
Um,
Lowry has not looked good.
he
Like,
looks
he
like
looks old.
Kyle Lowry looks like he doesn't belong in the starting five. To be quite honest with you,
Yeah, he just looks like he should have
yeah.
retired from basketball. I mean, boy looks old.
He just looks tired. He looks
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, I think like LeBron's longevity has made us think like, oh, 30, like back into the 30s is that you should still be able to play. Like, no, LeBron's the exception to that rule. Like,
Right.
once you get past like 34, you're gonna start being not a good basketball player anymore. And I think Kyle Lowry's what is he 35? Maybe I'm wrong on that. Let's see,
Uh,
Kyle Lowry, 36. Yeah, man, he just old guys. That's just an old basketball player. So and then the Nets, they're a shit show, bro. Like they are a shit show. They have their defense is awful. They just
it's
give
all
up points.
scoring.
Obviously, as you saw though, Kevin Durant and Kyrie are both. I mean, they're both scoring above 30 points a game, both of them. So
Yeah,
it's like, how are you
I've
losing
been
that
seeing
many
multiple
games?
headlines with like both of them every game having above 30 points, but it's
Yeah, they
just
are.
obviously not enough.
They're averaging as a duo 62 points a game.
It doesn't matter when their defense is giving up, you know.
Yeah, they're bad,
Yeah.
bro. And everyone's like, oh, isn't that what freaking our boy Ben Simmons is supposed to do is play defense. Yeah, that's theoretically what he's supposed to do, but he just looks like somebody who doesn't play basketball anymore. So like I don't know, bro. Like he plays like okay defense and he passes pretty good, but they needed somebody who played amazing defense and pass super godly, and he just doesn't do that. So like I said, like I've always said, he needs a team built around him, and he's not good enough to have that. Like he's not a LeBron or anything like that. So like that's and people are already talking about him getting traded again, but I don't know
Yeah.
who's dumb enough to take that on. You know, like who's gonna be like, yeah, we can fix Ben. I don't know.
I
Like I think there's a good basketball player somewhere in there, but
I think it's long past that. At some point, you have to give up and move on to the other younger talent.
that's true, and I'm sure that's what they're thinking. But think that's about it for basketball. Let's
Yeah.
get to football, buddy.
Let's get to football. So we'll pull up the. I have the picks here from what we did last week. Let me pull up the games here on the docket. First up on the docket, we had the Ravens at the Buccaneers.
Yep, that was Thursday night football. I think we
Yeah.
both picked the Ravens, right?
Yeah, we both picked the Ravens on that one, so we both got the dubs. He's there.
I know.
Uh,
I know. It's like getting to be like, how many times can we talk about this? But Jesus, Tom Brady should have retired, my guy. I don't
I mean, I think you could talk about it. It's Tom Brady. I
know.
don't think there's enough amount of times that you could talk about that.
Yeah, his two top receivers, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, combined for pretty much 200 yards. So that's pretty good. But that running game is awful. I don't know, bro. They just and then they went up against Lamar, and Lamar's good.
Lamar's Lamar.
Lamar's good, boy.
So, the Ravens also, side note, they just traded for Roquan Smith. I don't know if you saw that or not, but that's kind of a big deal for their defense.
Yeah, that's good for them.
Um, moving on though, we have the Broncos at the Jaguars. We both picked the Jags there. The Broncos decided that they want to score more than 10 points, I guess, when they were over in London.
Yeah, offensive explosion, 21, dude.
What an explosion for them, dude.
Yeah, my friend was not getting happy with me with how often I was saying Broncos country, let's ride. So he was.
I still say it constantly, bro. I say it all the time. I'm always like, Broncos country? Let's ride.
Let's ride.
You have to like whisper, like, let's ride.
And Russ had a pretty pedestrian game, but that was
Yeah.
good enough. So,
Good enough to win the game, I guess.
yeah, because Trevor Lawrence has continued to be super
Mediocre.
interception
Yeah.
prone and just a total
Careless.
gunslinger.
Yeah. I'm sure he could patch that though. He's still young. Next up we
Travis
have
Etienne though did really well.
yeah, that's he's been doing pretty good, hasn't
Should
he?
have just leaned on. Yeah, he
Uh,
has been. Should have just kept leaning on him, but whatever.
yeah, they only lost by 4, so you'd think that they would have won the game had they done that.
Dolphins Lions.
Dolphins Lions. Tua had himself a game.
Yeah, this game went about exactly how I thought it was. Like the Lions defense was so bad and the Dolphins defense isn't that great that I thought they were going to score a lot of points. And it was 31 Dolphins, 27 Lions.
Yeah.
And yeah, Tua had 382 yards and 3 touchdowns. So exactly the kind of game I needed from Tua.
Yeah, I mean, pretty
Was for
easy
him
for
to
him
correct the ship.
when you just throw it to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle over and over.
God, dude, those receiving yard stats are
12
insane.
receptions for 188 yards, and then 8 receptions for 106 yards and 2 touchdowns, Hill and Waddle, respectively.
Yeah, dude, that's 294 yards from two receivers.
Yeah, that's
He
crazy.
had he had less than 90 yards from everybody else. Like he just I mean, when you have those two, like why bother throwing it to
Right now,
anybody
yeah,
else, dude?
there's
Oh.
no reason not to. Yeah,
Yeah, they're so good at like making nothing into something that just get it in their hands, bro.
yeah we both
I don't
picked
know.
the Finns there.
Yeah, we did. Sometimes football makes sense.
Yeah. After that one, we have the Panthers at the Falcons. Casey took the Panthers, and I
Oh, I
took
thought
the
you were gonna make me happy
Falcons.
there. I was like, I did.
I took
that
the Falcons.
that sounds right for me. And
Cause you know what I
bro,
said? I told Casey I was like, Panthers are bad, man, and he said the Falcons were bad too. But I said the Falcons looked a little bit better, a little bit, and they
well,
were 3 points better.
well, Mikey. I don't. Did you watch the game at all?
No, I didn't actually, not
All
at all.
right. So what happened was, the Panthers were driving in regular time, and they PJ Walker PJ Walker completed the longest pass that's like ever been recorded in the NFL as far as like airtime to DJ Moore, and they scored a touchdown to bring the score to 34-34. But and then in celebrating, DJ Moore took off his helmet, so they gave him a penalty of 15 yards on the PAT, and then the kicker went out there and missed it. So they had a chance to straight up win in regular time, to win 35-34, and they missed it. Went to overtime. The kicker missed the field goal to win it because the first thing that happened in overtime was Marcus Mariota threw a pick, and the Panthers drove down and got in field goal range, kicked it, and missed it again, and then the Falcons turned around and kicked the field goal. So I don't know how much I would say the Falcons are better than the Panthers. I would just say that
Sounds to me like I
the
don't
Panthers shit the
remind me if
bed.
I'm wrong. Is 37 more than 34?
Oh, all right, smartass.
But yeah, that game was just like that game was a joke. Neither of those teams are going anywhere. So
No, what's sad, dude? Look at the NFC South rankings, bro.
the division, yeah, it's really bad. I know. Who is it? That's
Falcons are
who.
in first place.
That's who. The Falcons, the Saints, the Panthers, and who else?
Bucks.
Yeah, the Bucks.
The
The
Falcons
Bucks
are in
shouldn't be as
freaking
bad,
first
but
place after winning that game, bro. They're 4-4,
I cannot wait to
and that's
see
first
them.
place.
I cannot wait to see them in the divisional round of the playoffs playing a real team. It's gonna be
Yeah, they're
hilarious.
gonna get. Yeah, there's a couple divisions that are like that. All right, so Mikey is now in the lead.
Yes, sir.
Next game up, Vikings Cardinals. Vikings 34, Cardinals 26.
Casey and I both took the Vikings on this one because we are trusting in Justin Jefferson.
And I don't trust Kyler Murray, dude. Like
Neither do I.
I think he can put up stats, but
I think
I just don't trust
I really don't think he's a good starting quarterback, and I've said that from the get go, and I will always stick by that.
from the get-go, guys.
Gecko,
Um,
bro. Um, yeah, I
yeah,
mean, the game kind of went how I expected. I expected it to be higher scoring, and the Vikings took the dub.
I expected Kirk Cousins to take care of the ball a little bit better than Kyler Murray, and that's what happened too.
Yeah.
And Cardinals lose again. We'll see how long Cliff has his job for. I I I don't want to say I hope
Well,
anybody gets
keep in
fired,
mind,
but I
Call of
hope he
Duty
gets
came
fired.
out on Friday.
Um, Oh, so yeah, their whole team's gonna be bad.
I don't know if you
Regardless
saw
of
it, but
them.
there was a number 7 on the Vikings when I think Kyler Murray threw a pick, and they were all celebrating in the end zone. And and like I saw someone post it and said, "Pay attention to number 7," and he was over there like with his hands, like he was playing the Xbox, and he was just sitting there doing that in the end zone. So yeah,
That's a good troll right
yeah,
there. That is a
real good.
good troll.
Like you know he's a meme lord. um, but yeah, so the Vikings beat the Cardinals there. Vikings are doing really good this year, by the way.
Yeah, and the rest of their division is not.
Yeah.
So they're gonna win that
Oh
division for
yeah, that's
sure.
easily.
Next game up, Bears Cowboys, and the
Game went
Cowboys
exactly how I
put up
expected that to
49.
happen. Yeah, I expected them to just
Game
mop the
where
floor with
Cowboys put up
them.
49 on the Bears. Bears lost 49 to 29.
That was
So
Tony Pollard.
and
You want
Dak
to talk about him?
Prescott had himself a pretty good game. Yeah, Tony Pollard, nasty boy.
Dak Prescott had
9.4
himself.
yard average,
Oh yeah, pretty decent game, I guess.
131 yards, pretty good,
Yeah,
and 3 touchdowns. Man, that's crazy. 3 touchdowns, 3 TDs.
yeah. Averaging
That's a
9.4
lot of
yards a
TDs.
carry, averaging a first down per carry. um,
Yeah, pretty much. That's crazy.
yeah, both of us chose the Cowboys there as expected. Next up is the one that me and Casey both got wrong. We both picked the Raiders to beat the Saints, and they dropped a donut.
Yeah.
24 to literally 0.
Yeah, I don't even know what to like. I
Derek
don't.
Carr played awful. I think he got benched at some point in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Because I see
Yeah.
13, Stidham got 13 attempts. Like,
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't.
I'm looking at the entire Raiders stat line. Nobody did anything.
Yeah,
Josh
bro. They have.
Jacobs averaged good. He was averaging pretty good, but not good enough, obviously.
Yeah, if you look
Like,
up their rushing total is 38 yards,
I
and their passing total is what is that? 173 yards. So they barely had 200 yards of offense
yeah. And then
in the
Alvin
entire game.
Kamara basically was the Saints' offense, as he should be.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara himself combined rushing and receiving, he had the was 158 yards. So I
Yeah.
mean that's pretty solid 3 touchdowns. So if you
Yeah.
had him on your fantasy team, you're feeling pretty good about that. But
Next
we don't
game
want
up.
to talk about the Cowboys anymore. Sorry, not the Cowboys.
Saints.
Saints.
Next game up, Steelers Eagles. That game went exactly how I expected it to go. I expected the Eagles to completely destroy the Steelers, especially in Lincoln Field. So
Yeah,
I
Eagles
mean,
35, Steelers 13. I mean,
AJ Brown.
Eagles best team in the NFC. Steelers might be the worst team
But you were happy
in
with your
the AFC.
fantasy, right? Because you have AJ Brown.
Oh yeah, I got AJ Brown on both teams I'm in.
Whew. Oh, yeah, I was like watching that game halfway through, or I wasn't watching it. I like was reading a headline, and it was like AJ Brown has 3 touchdown receptions, and I was like, "Oh, Casey's winning this week."
And you're damn right, I won in both leagues.
um,
Yeah,
but
man,
yeah.
the Eagles are really good. Like that's all it comes down to. Eagles are all around good
Also,
team, and the Steelers'
this
offense
is
is shit.
this is
So
a very important note for the Eagles. They currently have the best rated injury uh, like amount. Like they are the
mhm.
least injured team, which is very good for them. But yeah,
Mikey, you seen the score on this game that's going on right now?
no. Oh, 25 to 0. That's what's up.
The Browns are currently beating the Bengals 25 to 0. So, yeah. Football, right?
Yeah, football. Next up, we have the Patriots at the Jets.
I mean, the Jets are the Patriots, bitch. All right, so I mean,
Yeah,
that's all that comes down to.
me and you both chose the Patriots. Or the
Yeah.
Jets, I mean, I'm sorry.
We both put
Yeah,
Jets.
we both picked the
Wow, we're
Jets.
stupid. Why didn't we think about just the fact that the
Yeah.
yeah Zach Wilson looked terrible. Mac Jones didn't look that good either. But again, the Jets just lose to the Patriots, so we should have probably seen that coming. Next game up, Titans Texans. Titans 17, Texans 10. Yeah. Titans won. The Texans,
Yeah,
I think, are the worst team in the NFL, probably.
I think so.
Like straight up.
I would say they are. Yeah.
They have an unimpressive quarterback in Davis Mills. They have literally no weapon that you're like Brandon Cooks would be a good number 2 receiver, and that's their number 1. And then they have nobody else. And their defense gives up points. So They're just bad. The Titans started Malik Willis, and he threw the ball 10 times. So, well, the story of this game is Derrick Henry is a monster. He rushed the ball 32 times for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Oh my god. Also,
Yeah.
Shay, I think it was, is it Shy Uncle or is it Shay Uncle? I think it's Shay Uncle, right?
I
Message
don't
in the
know.
chat, messaged again and put, Mr. White, I just abandoned Angel and my brother. They're trick or treating together.
Good. That's good. You should do that. Um.
But yeah, we both picked the Titans there, as we should have.
Yeah. Seahawks 27 over the Giants
Yeah,
13.
I expected the Giants to win that, to be honest.
Dude, I thought the Seahawks were gonna be the dumpster in our division, but they're
Yeah,
5-3, bro. They're winning our division, so I mean, we're
you
gonna
got
have
that
to
right.
play them.
You chose the Seahawks over them.
Oh, did I?
Yeah,
And you chose the
yeah, I
Giants?
chose the Giants.
So we're even again now?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Is
So
there
we
another game
tied.
where we differ
No, we
on?
tied. Oh yes, actually. Ooh, I
What's
win,
that?
baby. Let's go. It's literally the next one.
No!
Because you know what you did?
Damn
You
it!
did what you swore to never do, which was trust the Colts, and it was by 1
I
point.
picked the Colts?
Yeah.
No! I deserve to lose.
You
Why would
picked
I
the
do that to
because
myself?
you don't trust because you just said that Tyler Heineke is starting, I think.
Are you sure I said that? I don't know. I'll take it. Whatever. I lose. I deserve to. Geno Smith's really good. That's the story of the Seahawks game
Yeah.
right now. I can't say really good. Period. Really good right now. So which I can't think of a story of like where somebody's been in the NFL for like 10 years now and is finally doing something. Like his story was really tough though. Like being on the Jets when they were that bad. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but
we'll
yeah,
see you later, Shay. Shay said, "Okay, I'm out. Thanks, y'all." Mr.
peace.
White and his bestie.
Right.
uh,
Yeah, I don't know. The Giants finally had their comeback to
yeah,
earth story, so
which
I think
it
they're
had to happen eventually, and I think that's why.
closer
I
to a
think that's why
500
you
team
chose
than
the
their record.
Seahawks.
Yeah, closer to a 500 team than their record suggests. So,
Next up, we
next
have
game,
the
yeah,
Commanders at the Colts. I don't think there's much to talk about this game. Like both these teams are just like in shambles, and the Commanders just happened to put 17 points on the board instead of 16. Like I don't think there's literally anything to note
scary
from
Terry,
either of these teams. Quite literally,
scary Terry. That's it.
he's been okay. Like
Yeah, scary Terry.
yeah.
All right, next game up.
Niners at the Rams. Bang
Bang bang,
bang.
ping ping.
But no, honestly, we both chose the Niners here because the Niners are just have we. This is now our eighth regular season win in a row against the
In a
Rams.
row.
Um,
And those games aren't close either. We
they're
just
not.
beat them up.
So I think the story of this entire game is everyone is now noticing why the 49ers traded for Christian McCaffrey. That guy is a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, he's the first player
Huh.
since LaDainian Tomlinson to record a receiving, rushing, and throwing touchdown all in the same game.
Yeah.
So
So
the
if you had
triple
him in,
crown, if you will.
and he ran 18 times for 94 yards. So
Yeah,
if you had McCaffrey in fantasy, that's some points, boy.
yeah, 3 touchdowns, over 100 all-purpose yards. He did everything, man.
Yeah.
And I think, and we didn't have Debo, so
It's nice being able to see someone else do that when Debo's out.
yeah, when we have like Debo, McCaffrey, Juszczyk, Kittle, and Ayuk all on the field,
It's
like
dangerous.
defenses aren't gonna know what's coming to them because all of those dudes. Maybe Ayuk is like the only one that's like just one position, but everybody else can like line up in different
Yeah.
spots and like we won't have to sub anybody. Like we can just do like hurry up offense all the time because we just have like 3 people who can be a running back at any given time.
It's
Like all of
terrifying for
these,
them.
yeah, it's crazy.
Jimmy
So
Garoppolo also played really well. 21 for 25, dude.
yeah, he had more trust
Uh,
from his coach, man. Like that's it.
that's like what we talked about last week. I really do think he needs to continue to loosen the leash on Jimmy Garoppolo. Let him make those mistakes. Let him be like the Brett Favre type player, and let him be a gunslinger. Because our offense needs that fire right now.
And we have the
Yeah,
other talent around him to make it work.
to
So
make up for those mistakes. Yeah.
yep,
But yeah, that's it.
awesome for the Niners. We have a bye this week, so we
Yep.
get to be happy again on another week of
Yes,
peace.
sir.
Next game was the Bills versus the Packers Sunday Night
Store,
Football, and the Bills beat the Packers 27-17.
story of this game is the Packers suck. That's quite literally it. That's it. Packers are just bad,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
They don't look good, like at all. There's
it,
not a single
yeah,
light on that team right now.
yeah. I know. Honestly, like the only way that they're gonna win games, I think, is from Aaron Jones just running all over it because their passing game is not working. And the Bills. The other story of this game is that the Bills are like an actual juggernaut. Like I keep saying, I think there's three good teams in the NFL, and it's the Bills, Chiefs, and Eagles.
Yes,
And I
sir.
think the Bills are the best team in the NFL. So
I think the Bills are terrifying,
because Josh Allen is really freaking good. So
and they have an amazing defense on top of that.
yeah, and then the last game going on right now is the Browns versus the Bengals, and like we said, it's 25-0, and I don't think I would have changed who I picked, but after we made our picks, we found out that Jamar Chase is out for like 6 to 8 weeks or some shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think that would have made me change, but like I definitely wouldn't have seen this coming, but that's obviously huge. And right now the Bengals are just not doing anything at all. And you know, I can't say I'm all that surprised without Jamar. Like because T and Tyler Boyd and Jamar make up a really good receiving core, but if you take out Jamar, then you have T playing as the number one, you have Tyler Boyd playing as the number two, which they're not a good number one and number two. They're a good number two and number three, so that's pretty big.
That's a good way of
But
putting it.
sadly, the Browns are going to win a game, and they're going to be
Yeah.
they're going to be what 3-5 after this, and then what's his face is going to come back pretty soon, and we're going to have to deal with that garbage. So
Yeah. Hopefully he plays that garbage.
yeah,
All right. Let's go move over to
fuck
week
him,
9.
honestly.
Let's get these picks out of here. So we have first up on the docket, we have the Eagles at the Texans. I'll go ahead and write in Eagles for both of us. that game should be
Literally
disgusting.
Best team in the NFC versus the worst team. Period. So,
I think
yeah.
that's going to be a disgusting game. Yeah. Next up, we have the Colts at the Patriots. I'm going to go Patriots on this one.
Sure. Yeah, I gotta stick to my guns,
Yeah.
Patriots.
After that, we have Packers at the Lions.
Holy shit, bro!
I think the
If there's
Packers are
ever
going
a
to get their
game-
wins here.
If there was ever a game the Packers are gonna look good on offense, it should be in this one.
Yeah.
The Lions can't stop anybody.
That's what I'm
so
saying. So
I think it'll be close though. But yeah, give me the Packers, I guess.
yeah, I'm going Pack as well. Next up, we have Chargers at the Falcons. Chargers should be same thing as the Chargers are always being the Chargers. They should be way better than they currently are.
Yeah, Chargers are doing worse than we thought. Falcons are doing better than we thought. I think that'll be a lot closer than people would think based off the teams right there. Give me the Falcons just because the Chargers are who they are. I'll take the Falcons.
I'll split this one. I'll go Chargers.
All right, move past the next one.
Yeah, I'll just hold on. Bills slash Bills. Bills at the Jets. Me and Casey are both going Bills, obviously.
Vikings Commanders.
I'm going Vikings. Yes, sir.
Vike.
Panthers at the Bengals. I'm gonna go the.
Whew. Judging by what we're seeing right now, no, bro.
I'm gonna go Bengals.
Yeah, maybe some more.
Just because of Joe
time to
Mixon. Like the Panthers don't have McCaffrey anymore, so I'm going Joe Mixon.
More time to prepare without
Yeah. You going Bengals too?
Jamar. Yeah, I guess, but Jesus, they're not making me feel good about it right now.
Next up, we have Raiders at the Jags. Raiders look bad, man.
Yeah, give me the Jags. Honestly, like no, not
At least I'm gonna go Raiders, and I'm gonna say Josh Jacobs is gonna blow up in the game.
Well, he has the potential to do that for sure. Dolphins, Bears, Dolphins, please.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'll take Dolphins as well. So Fins and Fins. After
Seahawks,
that,
Cardinals.
I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
They're just more trustworthy than the Cardinals are right now.
After that, we have Rams
my
at the
God.
Bucks. I'm gonna go Rams.
I bet they thought this game was gonna be sick. Like they were like, "Oh my god."
We have ourselves a banger.
Yeah, I know. They're like, "Look what we're doing for them on our friggin' is this CBS? Yeah, it's CBS,
I'm gonna
right?
go Rams.
That is CBS or Fox. They're like, "Look what we're doing for them." Oh boy.
I'm gonna go Rams because I think
Um,
Aaron Donald's gonna make Tom Brady look even worse than he has the whole season.
Bucks for me
Okay.
because in this last game, Cooper Cup came out with a knock. It doesn't seem like it's super serious, but this is 1 week, so I don't know.
We have the Titans at the Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs on this one.
Yep, thank you. And then Ravens at the Saints on Monday night. We're both taking
Ravens. Yes,
Ravens. Yep.
sir. Me and Casey have been on that Ravens train.
So we are
In
split
their
over three
defense, I don't
picks.
think people understand how significantly I think Roquan Smith is going to make their defense. I don't think people understand. Oh, I haven't only seen many people talk about it, but I think it's very significant.
So are we split over three picks on this one?
We are split over one,
Rams,
two,
Bucks, Chargers, Falcons, and
three. We're split over
Pack
three.
Lions.
Three.
No, wait, no, we both picked
Yeah,
Packers.
Falcons, Chargers, Jags, Raiders, and Bucks,
Jags,
Rams.
Raiders. Okay. 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 Okay.
Okay, okay, and there's our picks, guys. So let's move on to them packs. You guys want to open
Yep,
some packs?
I do, and that's all that matters. Bang bang, Niner gang. Ugh. Okay. 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 Okay, Michael. Mike. Mikey.
Hello? Oh, sorry, I just realized I had myself muted, Lamo. I was like, hello?
All right, we got our materials. We got our boxes. Let's go with the baseball first. All right, World Series time. Honor of the World Series. We're gonna open just random hobby packs. We got 8 packs here, all from different sets. Oh, did it just switch cameras on me,
yes, it did.
bro? Of all times, let's do the old unplug, plug back in, please.
Still not working.
There we go. Now it should be. Yeah, Mike,
Yes, sir,
good.
we're good.
All right. So yep, 8 different hobby packs. From 2017, then 2021 and 2022. So yeah, do stuff. 2017, we're looking for Aaron Judge. That's top space ball. Hopefully, we get an Aaron Judge card in here. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I think so. Freddie Galvis. We're just gonna skip through the base. Boop. We got Yohan Moncada as a rookie. We got Hank Aaron. That's pretty cool, actually. It's like a 30th anniversary card from what Tops looked like a while ago. We got another throwback to Nolan Ryan, Craig Kimball, Chris Hatcher,
Chris
Brandon
Hatcher.
Belt, and then Troy Tulowitzki. Surprisingly, a baseball pack of every player I've heard of. That's wild, actually. But our yeah. Now on to Bowman 2021. So Bowman, the notorious prospect. That's what Bowman baseball is all about, is the prospects. Um, Clark Schmidt rookie card, Tristan McKenzie rookie, Ian Anderson, Nick Madrigal, Garrett Crochet, Daniel Lynch is our chrome, and then Jackson Kowar is our chrome. Aaron Sabato, Jose Salas, and then Josh Jung. All right, just a bunch of prospect cards. So,
Yeah.
but I'm nobody that I'm all that excited about. 2021, we kind of know who's the good people at this point. All right, Allen and Ginter. These are the good old fashioned random cards. Get baseball, and then you get some random crap in there. They look old, so Mikey likes them.
Hell yeah.
Greg Maddux. Oh, there's a nice throwback. Eric Hosmer, right? Yeah. Jazz Chisholm. Swanson, Charlie Blackman, Andrew McCutcheon. Oh, we got a mini of rookie, a mini rookie of Nick Nieder, and then we got a Sharks card, dude. Check that out. Deep
Yeah,
sea
that's the best
shipper.
card pulled right there.
Hammerhead. Oh, that's definitely the highlight thus far of the baseball pulls. All right, 2021 Bowman Platinum. 4 trading cards in here. Platinum sounds cool, right? Right, Mike?
Platinum.
Alex Kurloff. Mario Feliciano. Ooh, a numbered card. 81 out of 99, Eric Rivera. And then Young Kim. I think he's actually been doing pretty good. Rookie card. It looks kind of cool. Bowman Platinum does. It's nice and shiny.
It's all right.
It's all right. Well, we got a numbered card. All right, Allen and Ginter Chrome. I love me some Allen and Ginter, so had to throw multiple Allen and Ginter packs in here.
Alan Ginter's pretty good, yeah. I like it.
Shohei Otani. Willie Mays Hayes. That's pretty cool, actually, honestly. Oh, we got a mini. Oh, this Willie Mays is numbered to 150. I guess it's a blue. So a numbered Willie Mays card. That's cool. Rocky Bleer? Who is this? Told he would never play football again after losing his right foot during the Vietnam War. Whoa. Bleer beat the odds in an almost unfathomable manner. The Bronze Star and Purple Heart recipient became a leader in black and gold, helping Pittsburgh to 4 league championships in the 1970s as both a productive rusher and lead blocker for Franco Harris. His book Fighting Back was made into a TV movie in 1980.
Interesting.
That is pretty interesting. And then Kyle Hendricks. All right, honestly, a numbered Willie Mays is like super cool in my book. So that's the hit of the night thus far. Topps Heritage Baseball 2022. Now we're on to this year's stuff. Topps Heritage looks like the old like cardboard punch outs that you'd get on like cereal boxes and stuff. Jeff McNeil, Austin Meadows, Romy Gonzalez rookie, 2021 rookie pitchers, Austin Warren, Connor Green, and Glenn Otto. We have some kind of color coming back here. Something shiny. Dalton Varsho, New Age performer Shane Baz. All right, what is this card? Topps Heritage rookie for the Tampa Bays. Is that Vidal Brujan? Yeah, it is. Vidal Brujan. Is it numbered? Or is this just like. That's pretty sick looking, honestly. I like that card. Especially compared to these other ones.
Yeah.
Like in the pack, it looks wild. No, it doesn't look like there's a number on it. And I don't see a V for like variant or anything like that. But I'm gonna assume that's some kind of parallel. Logan Gilbert and then Charlie Blackman. Sorry, this rookie needs to go over here. I don't know why I put it in the garbage base pile. Donruss Baseball 2022. And then we're finishing off with Mikey's favorite baseball product. The Gypsy Queen.
Yes, sir.
All right, Dylan Carlson, Kevin Gossman, Kyle Hendricks, Bo Flows. Is that Bo
It's an
Bichette?
interesting name.
Yeah, that's Bo Bichette. Why is his name Bo Flows on here? Bichette makes opponents feel like the dominant color tone of Toronto's team name and uniform scheme. Blue is putting it nicely, in fact. The standout shortstop downright demoralizes the competition, and every big hit is another ego blow to pitchers before they cry a stream of tears back to the dugout. Holy shit, what the fuck? Why is this name Bo Flows? Is it because of his hair, I guess? I don't know, but like, why did they put that on the card? Jake McCarthy, Andrew Vaughn. Ooh, is this an auto? Oh, huh? I guess we got an auto of Glenn Otto.
That's pretty cool.
An
Glen Otto.
auto of Glenn Otto, dude.
That has to be worth money, dude.
And then a Jake Cronenworth Baloo. I guess we should start sleeving some of this stuff. Baseball is actually kind of coming through with some interesting stuff, at least. Got some numbered cards, some autos, some parallels. Don't know if anything's worth anything, but baseball packs are notoriously not that expensive either, so
Yeah.
we'll go through
And
and
some
we'll
pretty
sleeve
cool
everything
cards.
else. Yeah, I think we are. All right, now Gypsy Queen, the last of the baseball. Bo Bichette. See? Actually say Bichette. What?
Interesting.
Alex Verdugo. Hosseon Kim. We got one of his rookie cards from earlier. Singer. Oh, we got what is this? Yadier Molina, the Gypsy Queen gems. It's got like the different what are those called?
Horoscopes?
Yeah, astrology signs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Of Yachty. What's it say about Yachty on the back here? Oh, he's a Cancer. All right, and his gemstone is a ruby. Only 3 Cardinals players have homered in successive games at age 39 or older. Hall of Famers Stan Musial, Ozzie Smith, and last September, Yachty. Garcia, India, and Conforto. So, all right, that's it for baseball, at least.
Yes, sir.
All right, all the baseball aside, all the hits up there. Well, we need a sleeve. I'm thinking we need to sleeve that one, those two, and then those two. I think those, and obviously the shark. Obviously the shark.
Okay.
How could we not sleeve the shark, bro? I don't know about that. All right, so that'll be the normal hit pile, and then that'll be the sleeve pile, and maybe the top load. I don't know. We'll see on some of them. All right, next up, we're going to do select basketball 2020-2021. So this is going to be LaMelo's draft class. So judging by the front guy, you can see who they got on the front, Anthony Edwards. Who out of him or LaMelo should be the person that is on the front of the box? It should be Anthony Edwards. This is kind of stubborn wrapping right here, bro. Embarrassing? There we go.
Ox.
Box. Just ruined the box. Check out this packaging, Michael.
God, I hate it.
Oh, they do so good. 4 hanger box exclusive shimmer prisms is what we're looking for. Shimmer prisms.
I also don't like that they're not in like a package. It's just like in a clear wrapping.
I know, so you see who's on the back and on the front. There's no surprise there.
Cards seem a little bent too.
Yeah, that's classic for chromium cards. Patrick Williams. So already, all right. Start. Goran Dragic for the Heatles. Sadiq Bey, rookie card. Catman. Daniel O'Toole. We are not getting the best of rookies, bro. D'Angelo Russell. Cole Anthony. All right, there's one. That's an all right one. De'Aaron Fox. Malachi Flynn, rookie. Bojan Bogdanovic. All right, our first, I think this is premier level, is Shea Gildress Alexander. Yeah.
Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray. Come on, do we get a premier rookie at all? Cassius Stanley is the premier rookie? Bro, come on. All right, our shimmers. Don't worry, they're going to come through. DeMontis Sabonis. Let's see, a shimmer. Anthony Edwards, maybe. Zach LaVine. Ant-Man. Devin Vassell. All right, that's actually an all right one. And then shimmer, premier level. Brooke Lopez. Numbers D'Lo. Our silver is Aaron Naismith rookie, and then a green Facundo Campazzo.
Bruh.
Oof.
Oof.
Oof. That's be honest. The only thing that deserves a sleeve, I'm going to say, is the Devin Vassell rookie, and that's probably it. So,
Oof.
oof. That, needless to say, people, we did not get our $30 back on that one. And like we said, we are going to be opening a lot of select football, right? So 2021 select football blaster, 3 blaster exclusive green and yellow prism die cuts. I know this is kind of a big opening, but we talked about baseball, basketball, and football, so that's what we wanted to open for. How did these get jammed in here like this? And I hope
Poor
the cards are
packaging.
all right. I know. So much extra space that they included. There we go. There's that security tag. We missed you, security tag. All right. I think we said these retail for like 35, but like resale that you can find on eBay is like 40, 45. So
Okay.
these are not expensive little boxes, or these are not inexpensive little boxes. That's for sure. All right. Pat Fryermuth is our first rookie. Our first little die cut is Shannon Sharp. Our first blaster exclusive is Charles Woodson.
Mm.
And then Justin Fields.
Is that a rookie or no?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a rookie.
Okay. What year is this? Okay, so 2020.
Yeah, this is 2021.
Yeah.
So
At
that's not
least
bad.
probably the worst quarterback
But
rookie
it's
you can
base.
get, but
Yeah. As of right now, he's not doing it. All right, let's see what else we can get from here. DJ Chark, Kenneth and Nwangwu, a select Rondale Moore, and a silver die cut of Peyton Turner.
oh boy.
Heck yeah, brother. Is this a defensive end? Heck yeah, bro.
They shouldn't even make cards like that, bro.
Silver defense die cut. Let's go. I actually was getting excited because I felt a die cut on the back, and I was like, that's not where they put the normal ones.
Debo.
Eric Stokes. Turbocharged Patrick Mahomes.
About a couple
Me and
bucks.
my homies, my bro. Me and my homies. Oh, it's a silver, too. Yeah. And then Allen Robinson, you freaking bird. Not doing anything on the Rams. Which I'm okay with. You can not do anything on the Rams. Seriously, just go ahead and not do anything on the Rams. Kyle Pitts. Calvin Ridley.
Falcons back?
Die cut Jalen Camp.
Who?
Exactly. And Barry Sanders. What is this? This is a club level.
That's pretty cool.
A little club level of Barry. Oh, right, bro. Last 2 packs need to do something to us. You need to do something crazy, all right? Please. We need Terrace Marshall. Oh my God. I always say Terrence Marshall, but then I looked and I was like, there's no N.
It's just Terrace.
Then I looked it up online and his name is just Terrace. I'm like, that's not a real name. But Matthew Stafford, select Zach Wilson, turbocharged. That's a rookie card. He's a rookie.
Yeah,
that's
but...
good. And then Josh Palmer. Bruh. This is it, people. Did we get absolutely destroyed by the select box?
I think
or
we
did.
did.
Get something. Let's see. It's right here.
Oh, the auto's right here.
The auto. Jalen Darden. Kylan Hill. Okay. CJ Jackson.
JC Jackson.
CJ, obviously.
Is it CJ?
I know it's JC.
Okay.
And then our last die cut is
Browns.
a
No.
Brown. Oh boy.
As soon as I saw the brown helmet, I was like, there was no Browns rookies in that year, bro. That's rough.
Oof.
Oof.
Let let me put all this trash in here. I should have just friggin' thrown this box in the trash can.
Dude,
Actually,
that's rough.
hey, you lose some, you lose some. Am I right?
You lose some, you lose some.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Like $2 worth of cards.
But that was rough.
Alright, take us away,
Uh,
champion.
this is episode what, 38, right?
Yep.
All right, guys, and that is it for episode 38 of Sonoran Sports Cards. Had some pretty awful luck with the card openings. Casey over there would be struggling, but
Yeah,
like he said, you lose
baseball came
some.
through.
Like he said, you lose some, you lose some. All right, so we'll probably lose some again next time. But yeah, guys, if you like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell so you can see when we go live. Join us in the chat, and we'll communicate with you as much as we can, like always. But as usual, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys